This has been one heck of a start to the hockey game.
13 minutes in, we've seen 5 goals. Score! Short-handed, 4-3 Florida. Oilers need a goal. Puck is loose. Score! Unbelievable. Game 2, headed to overtime. Overtime number 2. Marchand, it's in, he scores! Marchand wins game 2.
This was an absolute classic.
Joining us from the Sunshine State, our NHL reporter, Emily Kaplan. And Em, you know the saying, the gift that just keeps on giving. And Brad Marchand, it is really the trade that keeps paying off. What more can you tell us about the impact he's had since arriving there in Florida?
You know, one of the reasons the Panthers got Brad Marchand was not just because of what a good fit he was going to be on the ice, but his impact as a leader. As Evan Rodriguez told me after the game, there's no situation that is too big for him. When they allowed that goal with 17 seconds left in regulation to send it to overtime, that easily could have been deflating. But I was told when they got back to the room, it was Marchand who was the most vocal, the most positive, galvanizing the guys. Now, everyone wants to know, could he remain a Florida Panther when he becomes an unrestricted free agent for the first time this summer? You know, no player has upped their value more in these playoffs than Brad Marchand, who earned himself an extra few million. So from talking to sources around the league, it is likely that he's going to test the open market. Yes, the Panthers do remain in play, but several other teams do too. The one thing I will tell you is a return to the Boston Bruins, that door remains closed for now.
Okay, so let's talk about probably the best player on the ice, highly regarded in Connor McDavid. And man, his skills with the stick, with those skates were on full display there. He's already recorded, 5 assists, including that just ridiculous setup for Leon Draisaitl. But he's certainly logged a lot of ice time. How sustainable is that going forward?
Yeah, we're all buzzing about the ridiculousness of that goal still, where he deked not only Alexander Barkov, the best defensive forward in the game, but Aaron Ekblad, the Panthers' top defenseman too. So he's playing at a high level in all situations, but it is a lot of ice time. The only player that's played more in this series is Ekblad, who's a defenseman. So I texted an opposing coach who faces McDavid a lot, and I asked him that question, is this sustainable? He responded back right away and said, he is 3 wins away from his ultimate goal. There is no stopping him now. And the other thing people cite is the fact that he is such an effortless skater, so he can handle it. Now, the one area we're wondering about adjustments is the power play. It's the most star-studded unit in the league. It's bailed this team out of so many situations, including game 1, but they were 1 for 6 in game 2, including allowing a shorthanded goal. Their coach, Chris Knobloch, he's the king of adjustments. But in listening to him yesterday, it sounds like, if anything, maybe there will only be some small tweaks here. He liked the amount of chances they were getting, so the Oilers, they're going to trust the process for now as the series shifts back to Florida.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in Game 3. Emily Kaplan, thank you.